Where the opportunity for us lie in AI is to get it down to category level.
Yeah, it always astounds me the level of detail that you guys get into. What kind of involvement have you guys had with AI in terms of real estate?
So there's next level of data we're trying to unlock and see that makes it more informed.
Come up with a new cool product. Cotton candy grapes. Was it that was AI? Wasn't it? Yeah.
Something.
Your colleague Rian actually shared something with me. Once again, I never know what's sensitive or not sensitive, but what kind of involvement have you guys had with AI in terms of real estate? Is that playing more of a role? How smart are those things getting?
I think we did a lot of work around what the next level of research can be to I think one step back, the decision making, the market is fairly saturated, and you use a set of data points and people in the room and experience and people who know the different areas to try and come up with a conclusion as to, is there an opportunity at first, and how big is that opportunity, and what format do you want to play, what kind of blueprint you want to put down in that market to be able to try and maximize that opportunity, and then what kind of return are we going to get out of it. So the AI evolved from historic using property values as an indication of disposable income of that, how big that food market is. So it's derived primarily at the property value, but it doesn't take into account indebtedness or Pringle Bay, for example, the occupation rate of this environment, or the credit card spend, or the spend on luxury items like premium price restaurants. You can get nodes with restaurant spend that's off the chart, but that's an indication of disposable spend. So there's next level of data we're trying to unlock and see that makes it more informed. We can go into a wealthy area where the property prices are
like
high.
To reinforce thinking, basically.
It's reinforced the thinking, but you realize there's not a lot of the disposable income. So it's to try and marry to unpack basically disposable income relative to household property price. There's a distinction sometimes. Sometimes you can go into a town, all the houses are paid off, the property values are not that high, but the disposable income is very high.
Yeah.
And that gives you a different picture, and you can size that opportunity differently then at the end of the day.
I guess the proof is in the pudding. What would be good is to make your traditional real estate calls taking all these factors into account and then asking AI. It would be quite interesting to see after the fact, how close these AIs could get to being accurate, to test. I'm just curious.
Where the opportunity for us lie in AI is to get it down to category level. So you can come into a specific market and saying this market and the makeup of this market, you need to make the butcher double the size. The meat department need to be excised. Don't put a fish counter in.
Komiki, they're more quinoa. More quinoa and lentils.
That's it, Or put no wine in it. This is only a brandy store, just sell brandy. So you can get down to that kind of, we joke about it, but you can really get down to, if you use a lot of your own data and overlay that on top of the research. So not only the size of the store, but what needs to go into it to maximize that footprint. And I think that's sort of the next frontier that everyone is chasing and trying to
come up with a new cool product. Cotton candy grapes. Was it that was AI, wasn't it?
Something.